Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Motivation Zone at Freedom. I'm Gayan, and today, we're diving into something that affects us all more deeply than we might realize. Are you really living your life, or just playing a part in someone else's script? That's our big question for today. Think about this: how often do we catch ourselves smiling for a photo, projecting happiness and success, only to feel a stark contrast in our everyday lives? It's almost as if we're actors in our own story, guided by a script we didn't write. Today, we're exploring the essence of authenticity versus the facade many of us maintain. It's about peeling back the layers of supposed to be and should do to reveal what truly makes us feel alive and fulfilled. It's about stopping the pretense and starting to live genuinely. So, if you've ever felt like you're going through the motions dictated by societal norms, material desires, or external expectations, stick around. Let's uncover how to make life choices that are genuinely yours, rooted deeply in what makes you, uniquely you. Let's learn how to stop pretending and start living. Ready? Let's get started. Dear friends, let's delve deeper into what we often disguise as living, but in reality, it's far from it. Did you know that much of our daily behavior is driven not by what we deeply desire, but by fleeting moments of pleasure or acceptance? This is what we call superficial or fake thinking. It's choosing short-term gratification over long-term fulfillment, pursuing quick fixes that promise happiness but deliver emptiness. Think about it: when was the last time you chose something because it was what everyone else thought was cool or successful, not because it truly spoke to your heart? This is the essence of social conformity versus personal authenticity. It's easy to follow the crowd, it takes courage to stand alone and be true to yourself. And then, there's the pursuit of materialism and external validation. So many of us chase after the latest gadgets, the newest fashion, the biggest houses, not because we need them, but because we seek approval from those around us. We want to be seen, we want to be admired. But at what cost? Now, let's consider the psychological and social factors that encourage this type of thinking. From a young age, society teaches us that success is measured by what we own and what we achieve in the eyes of others. Media bombards us with images of perfect lives, leaving us in a constant state of wanting. This creates a cycle where our self-worth becomes tied to things that can never truly satisfy the human spirit. Friends, as we explore these ideas, I invite you to reflect on how these patterns might be showing up in your own life. Are you ready to peel back these layers and discover what truly makes you feel fulfilled? Let's continue this journey together, fostering choices that resonate with our deepest selves. Continuing from our discussion on superficial thinking, let's explore how this mindset can seep into and negatively impact various areas of our lives. This exploration is not just to highlight what's going wrong, dear friends, but to pave the way toward a more meaningful and fulfilling existence. Imagine you're at a social gathering. You laugh, you converse, you nod along with the crowd. But inside, you feel a disconnect, a sense of isolation because the connections are shallow, based on trivial matters rather than genuine shared interests or values. This is a common outcome of inauthentic connections. When our relationships are founded on superficial interactions, they often lead to dissatisfaction. We miss out on the deep, fulfilling relationships that come from truly understanding and valuing each other for who we are, not just what we appear to be. Now, picture yourself in a job where the primary goal is to climb the corporate ladder. Each step you climb, chasing titles and external validation, moves you further away from what you initially loved about your profession. You started this journey fueled by passion, but now, it's governed by the pursuit of success as defined by others, not by personal satisfaction or growth. This shift can leave you feeling unfulfilled and disconnected from your work, questioning the very reason you chose this path in the first place. Consider how living superficially limits your self-discovery. If you spend your time only scratching the surface of life, chasing fleeting pleasures or accolades, you miss out on deeper experiences that foster genuine happiness. Life becomes a series of shallow encounters, like skimming through chapters of a book without ever diving deep enough to understand the story or learn from the characters. Each of these scenarios highlights a critical point: superficial thinking doesn't just affect one area of life, it permeates every facet, leaving us feeling empty and unfulfilled. But, friends, the awareness of this impact is the first step towards change. It's within our power to shift our focus, to delve deeper into the essence of our lives, and to foster connections, careers, and personal growth that resonate with our truest selves. Let's embrace this challenge together and transform the superficial into the substantial. As we delve deeper into understanding the roots of superficial thinking, it's crucial to explore why so many of us gravitate towards this mindset, even when it doesn't serve our deeper needs or lead to true happiness. Let's uncover these reasons together, not with judgment, dear friends, but with a spirit of empathy and understanding, because recognizing these factors is the first step toward transformative change. Imagine you're standing at the edge of a diving board, looking into the deep end of a pool. The water below is unknown, possibly cold and deep, and there's a risk you might struggle to swim. Similarly, in life, diving deep into our true passions or expressing our real selves can feel incredibly risky. The fear of rejection or failure can be paralyzing. So instead, we choose the safer route. We conform, we wear masks, we play roles that we think will earn us acceptance and approval. It's like choosing to stay in the shallow end where our feet can touch the bottom, safe, but ultimately unfulfilling. Often, we avoid looking inward because what lies within can be complicated or painful. Self-reflection requires us to face truths about ourselves that we might not be ready to confront. It's easier to focus on external achievements and material gains than to sit with our thoughts and examine our lives. This avoidance is a defense mechanism, protecting us from emotions and realizations that we fear might disrupt our sense of stability. We live in a world that often values appearance over substance. Social media, advertisements, and even peer groups bombard us with messages that equate happiness with success, beauty, or wealth. These societal and cultural pressures can be intense, shaping our beliefs about what it means to lead a successful life. It's not just about keeping up with the Joneses anymore, it's about outshining them, often at the cost of our genuine desires and emotional well-being. Each of these reasons, friends, forms a complex web of defense mechanisms that shield us from deeper emotional or psychological issues. These mechanisms protect us in the short term, but they also keep us from the rich, fulfilling experiences that life has to offer. Understanding why we choose superficiality helps us to begin dismantling these defenses and encourages us to build a life based on authenticity and true personal fulfillment. Let's be brave together, embrace vulnerability, and move towards a life that truly reflects who we are. Now, let's transition from understanding why we fall into the traps of superficial thinking to exploring actionable steps that can guide us toward a more authentic life. Each step is a move towards self-discovery and genuine fulfillment. Let's embark on this journey together, dear friends, with open hearts and a commitment to change. Mindfulness is a powerful tool to ground ourselves in the present moment and become acutely aware of our thoughts and feelings. Start by dedicating a few minutes each day to mindfulness meditation. Focus on your breath, notice where your thoughts go, and gently guide them back to the present. This practice can help you become more aware of the automatic superficial choices you make and encourage you to make more conscious, authentic decisions. To live authentically, we must understand our true motives. Begin by asking yourself, why am I really making this choice? Is it for me or for someone else? Journaling can be a great tool for this deep reflection. Write down your daily experiences and your feelings about them. Over time, patterns will emerge that reveal your true desires and the superficial influences in your life. Use this insight to make decisions that align more closely with your genuine self. Vulnerability is not a weakness, it is a strength. Embrace the possibility of failure as part of your growth process. When you open yourself up to new experiences and allow yourself to be vulnerable, you gain opportunities to learn and grow, even if you face setbacks. Remember, every failure is a step towards your authentic self. Change doesn't have to be overwhelming. Start small. Set achievable goals that encourage authenticity. For instance, commit to one act of genuine self-expression each day, like speaking your mind in a meeting or choosing an activity that truly makes you happy, rather than one that impresses others. Small successes will build your confidence and reinforce your journey towards a more authentic life. Friends, as you implement these steps, remember that the path to overcoming superficial thinking is not always straight. It will have its ups and downs. However, each step forward is a move towards a life filled with deeper satisfaction, stronger relationships, and true happiness. Let's make these changes together, support each other, and celebrate each small victory on our paths to living genuinely. Let's stop pretending, and start truly living. As we draw this conversation to a close, let's take a moment to reflect on the journey we've embarked on today. We delved into the world of superficial thinking, exploring its definitions and the profound ways it can infiltrate and impact our relationships, our careers, and our personal growth. We've uncovered the fears and societal pressures that often lead us down this path and discussed actionable strategies to foster a more authentic, fulfilling life. I encourage each of you, dear friends, to look deeply into your own lives. Identify those areas where superficial thinking might be holding sway. Ask yourself, are your actions truly reflective of your deepest desires and values? Or are they influenced by fleeting trends and external expectations? Remember, the choice to live authentically is not just a one-time decision but a continuous commitment. The freedom and fulfillment that come from being true to yourself are unparalleled. It's about shedding the unnecessary, embracing the real, and transforming the way we live day by day. I would love to hear your thoughts on this topic. What areas of your life do you find are most affected by superficial thinking? What steps are you planning to take to lead a more authentic life? Please share your stories in the comments below. Your insights not only enrich our community but also inspire and motivate others to reflect and act. If you found value in our discussion today, please give this video a like and consider subscribing to the Motivation Zone at Freedom for more content that aims to uplift and inspire. Don't forget to share this video with friends and family who might benefit from our today's talk. Together, we can spread the message of genuine living far and wide. Also, check out our other videos that explore similar themes of authenticity and personal growth. Each video is crafted to help you navigate the complexities of life with greater wisdom and courage. Thank you for watching, and remember, the journey towards authenticity is the most rewarding journey you can ever embark on. Keep pushing forward, keep questioning, and most importantly, keep being true to who you are. Until next time, stay motivated and liberated, my friends.